Good afternoon and
Take your seat, take your seat.
good evening now.
JITAMITRA?
Yes, sir.
JITAMITRA?
नहीं JITAMITRA.
JITAMITRA?
जित्ता.
Jita, oh.
So, introduce yourself.
Please introduce yourself.
Okay, sir. I am JITAMITRA SAHU. I am from Govt district of Odisha, where I completed my secondary and higher secondary education. After that, I pursued my integrated MSc degree from NIT Rourkela, and my hobbies include budget traveling to understand the local culture and writing food review.
Lot of friends have come from Burger today.
हाँ, lot of friends.
Lot of 3-4 friends. Are you heard about them?
No, sir. No, sir.
You had your studies same in NIT Rourkela, physics.
Yes, sir.
Just prior to that, she was also from NIT.
Yes, sir. I know her. We are. She was in Niger, right? Yes, sir. I was doing internship under her.
Huh?
Yes, sir.
Oh, your tutor had come.
Yes, sir.
Oh my God. How do you feel civil services in your eyes? Is it good for people?
Yes, sir. Civics are obviously good for people. Like for me, at a young age, I will get a platform to work in the grassroots level, and I have the authority to do welfare in the society. And also, it gives me a diversity in the work.
But my dear friend, I found a lot of like young friends who have been selected in civil service become too corrupt, dishonest. They are unable to address the grievances of the people rather than this should be dedicated for that.
Yes, sir. We can say that some people get corrupt, but it up to their personal limit and personal trait. We cannot generalize to all of them. There are very good civil servants we take inspiration from, and also there are some bad at different.
You are from Sambalpur, Bargarh area.
Bargarh.
There is a lot of news has come the farmer suicide. How do you address it?
Yes, sir. The farmer suicide is common in Bargarh district due to the heavy use of pesticides, chemical side, and it lead to the decrease in productivity, and eventually it lead to the drought in the paddy land. So my first step will be take awareness.
Not the distress sale, not the mandi sale.
Yes, that also, sir.
Not the late receipt of crop loans
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
from the cooperative society.
Yes, sir.
Not this, that SAHU lending money.
Yes, sir.
Saukar lending money is more.
And manipulating his refund also in the registers.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Is it?
Yes, sir. That lack of credit system to the farmers, that also.
Yes.
That are
You will not address after you joining
Yes, sir.
as the sub-collector or collector of the district.
Yes, sir. I will definitely address the effective system of DBT, direct benefit transfer to the farmer. That all the farmers will get benefited by the scheme. Also, how they will get suitable loan from the government. Also,
What do you mean by Jan Dhan?
Jan Dhan. Yes, sir. Jan Dhan is the scheme that government link the bank account of the people to get direct benefit transfer to the people by passing the middleman.
That is there, but what is the miracle here? Why government is taking a credit?
Sir, government is taking credit because it opened the bank account of the farmer.
Earlier also they are opened by the farmers also.
Actually, sir, it reduced the corruption. That's why.
No. There were also bank account earlier also.
Yes,
What is the uniqueness there? Why it is Jan Dhan?
The name itself specifies Jan Dhan. People's.
It can be opened with a zero balance.
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. So, sorry, sir.
Please
Yes,
remember, it is a zero balance. Without any 1 rupee also in the account, in your name like JITAMITRA can be opened
Yes.
without a money, and that direct benefit transfer can be given.
Yes, sir.
And suppose you will be exposed to a flood situation area, and flood will come, you got the warning. What will be your steps? 1, 2 drive, you can say. 1 or 2.
The first step I will evacuate the people from that affected area. Second, I will inform the NDRF team and ODRF team to rescue the mission. And third step,
You will ensure absolute 100% evacuation
first I will
to
ensure.
ensure zero casualty.
Yes, sir.
That you should say.
Yes, sir.
Is it?
Yes, sir.
And Bargad, is there any Paramparagat Krishi Vikas Yojana?
To promote the organic farming in Parva.
What is that?
Sir,
Yes, that is there.
yes,
That organic farming, a scheme has been made by Government of India. Paramparagat Krishi Vikas Yojana.
Yes, sir.
You should say that.
Yes, sir.
What do you Krishi Sichai Yojana?
Krishi Sinchai Yojana to give the water to the field.
Or
irrigation. Yes.
Drop more crop.
Yes, sir.
With limited water resources, we can have a adequate production of, any food, any plants
Yes.
you have given, or any crop you have given.
Yes, sir.
Hmm.
Yes, sir.
And do you believe that the difference between this surgical strike and this Operation Sindoor?
Yes, sir. There is a minor difference between the surgical strike and Operation Sindoor. Today we celebrate the 1 year of Operation Sindoor, where we attacked the terrorist camp in the Operation Sindoor. But in the surgical strike, we went to the enemy's land and strike them.
Surgical strikes are mostly, you can watch your Google also. It's mostly with the line of control. Terrorist camps were attacked. Also, I entering into that border also.
Yes, sir.
Inside. Ghus ke marenge jo thila.
Sir.
That has been killed like that.
Yes, sir.
But during that Operation Sindoor, our, defense, missiles or rockets or whatever, that went inside and accordingly, technically they attacked and bombarded and spoiled that
Yes.
terrorist camps.
Yes, sir. The Bahawalpur region.
Yeah, a lot of things.
So tell me, now we are having this El Nino effect, isn't it? Kal Vaisakhi and all that. What is the problem? Why it is happening so?
Sir, El Nino effect is due to the circular change in the current, water current in the Pacific Ocean, which affect our monsoon system.
Is it regulated or irregular?
It is irregular, sir.
And that is maybe one of the reasons for our low productivity and
Yes.
food security challenges. Now coming to our international politics, we find that India is now positioned itself in a different status. We are away from the superpowers, we are a major power. So what is exactly that position India has opted for?
Sir, in the current geopolitical scenario, India maintains neutrality and self-sufficient and not aligning any pole in the global power like the US-Iran war. India maintains its neutrality because it has both interest on Iran or Israel or USA also. India developing its self-sufficiency and maintains neutrality in this.
So you cannot say exactly neutrality. It is actually following there's a different connotation because we had a foreign policy was non-aligned.
Non-aligned.
Now it is something else. What is that term they are using now? Instead of non-aligned, what we are?
India maintains strategic importance.
Yes, strategic autonomy
Strategic
and
autonomy, sir.
multi. Now we are multi. We are good with all the major powers. Okay.
Yes, sir.
As good as with Russia or USA. Because why? What is the most important thing for a nation in its foreign policy?
The most important thing I believe it is its economy, and India has both interest in all the nations, so it's maintain its strategic autonomy to maintain the
It is the national interest.
Yes.
First is your interest, your national interest, your people, and always know that sometimes domestic drivers, there are no domestic drivers that influence your foreign policy. Because tomorrow you have to come back to your people. Even in US, he has to go back to the Congress.
Yes.
There is one missile which cannot be fired without the approval of the Congress.
Yes.
What is that? Latest that is going on, negotiations going on to allow the president of US to use that.
The War Act of USA.
Hypersonic. So you have to go through because international politics today is so you can say. But you have opted for sociology. So let's come to sociology. Suppose you are a public administrator. You are posted in a rural, very remote rural area. So you'll be facing some challenges. Okay. So once you are there, what should be your first mission? Mission. Suppose we give you discretion that whatever you say we'll approve.
Sir, if I am posted in a rural area, my first priority would be to recognize the problem of that area. Like every region has different sort of problems.
Yes.
The first, my priority will identify that problem and try to gather knowledge how I could solve it. Let be the consultation with my senior or consultation with the stakeholder also. Then I will do development in an inclusive manner.
Like sir was talking on farmers' problem and all that. So past records, and that will give you a vision.
Yes, sir.
How to move.
Yes, sir.
And then you build up your. Thank you.
JITAMITRA.
Yes, sir.
Recently, we noticed that the percentage of voter in West Bengal is around 90%. So, what is the reason of so much response from the voter side to take part in the exercising their political right? What are the factors?
Sir, yes, sir. Recently, there is increase in voter percentage in West Bengal. I think the main reason is the SIR, Special Intensive Revision. Many voters were deleted, and it rectified the list. Also, the main reason is how we calculate the voting percentage. It's the total voters divided by how many are voting. So, if the total voters are decreased, then automatically it will increase the voting percentage.
Is there any other factor, the socio-psychological factor that are solely responsible for increasing the voter numbers of voter or percentage of voting?
Sir, in a sociological lens, I could see there is the incumbency to the current government, and the voters are voting against the that current government. That result that we can see in the result also.
So it is learned from the media that some voters, they are compelled to vote with the fear that if they will not vote, then their name will not be there in the voter list in next voting time.
Okay, sir.
That is the cause. So you have offered sociology.
Yes, sir.
So I have the doubt and the apprehension that you are a student of physics.
Yes, sir.
Being the student of physics, you switch over to economy. Yes, sorry, that sociology.
Yes, sir.
What is the secret behind that?
Actually, sir, sociology is not new to me. I already obtained in my undergrad course as a minor degree. Secondly, during my civil service preparation, I found that sociology is more helpful to the GS subject. Also, it's more mark fetching than my physics optional. So it is a conscious decision to take sociology.
So, do you think that this subject will help in future when you will join as the administrator?
Obviously, sir, sociology provides a nuanced perspective of the society from the past, gender, and other reality. And in future, in administration, it provides me how to implement a scheme or how we will increase the percentage of the benefit. Like many schemes are implemented, but in the ground they give no result. But if we integrate the sociology into it, like how gender a response, how caste a response, then automatically the scheme will get more benefited.
Okay. So now we found that the government has launched so many programs for the women,
Yes, sir.
and that is one aspect. And other aspect is that due to meet the economic necessities, women are going out of their home. Consequently, they are facing a double burden.
Yes, sir.
So, which is affecting to their mental and physical health. So, how this problem will be solved? For that, what administrative measures or preventive measures do you suggest?
Yes, sir. The concept like double burden, like women have to earn and to work in the house also. That comes from the our traditional patriarchal society mindset. So as an administrator, I would create awareness about the equality, like divide the work in the house also, in the professional workspace also, that women will get less work, also equally to the men. My aim should be promote the equality, not the patriarchal mindset.
So, we find that there is a digital gap between rural and urban peoples. Consequently, the rural people are facing lot of problem. How to resolve this problem?
Sir, the problems like digital gap and the rural people are getting less benefited. It's mostly because of the illiteracy and the lack of knowledge. So there should be proper awareness program at the ground level at the rural area, that the rural people will get to know their right and their welfare scheme.